Hey everyone, welcome to Brick Vault. Today I'm ready to go because I get to share with you this giant LEGO custom build, the Corvus, from the designer Rubble Maker. The Corvus is a Raider 2 class Corvette from the Empire that fell into the control of the New Republic when Iden Versio defected. This ship is the modified version of the vessel as seen in Battlefront 2 Inferno Squad, and the biggest visual changes the New Republic made to this ship was removing the solar collectors and giving the ship some red highlights, along with a few other things that I'll point out in this video. Rubble Maker really made an awesome looking model, and if you are interested in building this LEGO creation for yourself, you can get the instructions at our web store, brickvault.toys. With each purchase comes the PDF step-by-step guide and digital parts list to upload for ordering your pieces online. All the models are hand-tested for strength, instructions are troubleshot for clarity, and the parts for the model are chosen for availability. Buying instructions is an awesome way to help support our channel and the very talented designers that we work with, like Rubble Maker, so click the link in the description below if you want to get started. And alright, let's check out this model. It's nearly a meter long, that's 33 inches in length, or 84 centimeters, with a good portion of the body remaining relatively thin the whole way through. Despite that, it's surprisingly robust in terms of handling. It can be picked up easily without any bowing or breaking, and the bottom stands connect to the frame in a really solid way with all that Technic, so the model can be simply slid along a surface without needing to be cautious about knocking things off or knocking things over. I thought I'd just get that bit of info out of the way first. This is often a big question when it comes to big models like this. Is it solid or does it just look solid? And I'm glad to say that the Corvus has been no problem moving it around the studio. Now, the big advantage of having a big model like this is the design gets to show off some of the more intricate details, and you wouldn't otherwise have space to see any of this stuff on a smaller ship. Rubble Maker employed the SNOT technique particularly well here, SNOT being an acronym in the LEGO building world standing for studs not on top. So not only do the greebling details pop well against the smooth surfaces, but the side-built bricks that hide the studs are also shaped just right to match the correct angles for the sharp point of the ship shape. This here is a long-standing technique when you use the panel pieces to hide the rougher edge of the plates, and it helps achieve that uniform smooth surface along the entire top of the craft. Also, this technique with the side-built bricks and plates helps integrate the dark red highlights in ways that I think wouldn't really work if it was a plated surface. Now, there's also several greebling highlights all along the ship. I like to see that the designer added some printed tile gauge details along the edge here. It's fun to see that the prints originally are meant for minifigures to interact with, but they work well at this larger scale, which is kind of fun. There are also a whole heck of a lot of thrusters in the back, also another part of the Rebel Alliance conversion. And here they've got solid bright light orange dishes to illustrate the glow of the thruster. Trans-clear colored pieces are often the go-to for thruster effects, but here there's something to be said, I think, about how well a solid bright color registers with the eye, especially from a distance. So let me know what you think about this approach. Now, I did want to get to this really quick. The ship is relatively low set on the display stand, but that doesn't mean that the underbelly is totally devoid of detail. The rear keeps that half cylindrical shape going until it hits the first bit of the stand. And then at the very center, you can also see a little bit of greebling as well. We've got some distinct shapes that lead up towards the nose, and there's also a big old cannon there, also in addition from the Rebel Alliance. Now, all in all, this model has a great presence. The building techniques used were surprisingly unfancy, despite the excellent details and proportions you can see. And I also like that Rubble Maker stuck with some unconventional detail choices like solid thruster colors and printed greebles. Things like that just make the model feel a little bit more personal. It's got a personal touch to it. So anyways, let me finish off by saying again that you can pick up the instructions to this creation at brickvault.toys. Check the link in the description below. thank you all for watching, sticking around to the end. If you have any other ideas about more creations you'd like to see built in the studio, let me know in the comments below. Liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, doing whatever you want to do is always great. And we'll see you next time at Brick Vault.